Splash, Simba, Hydrox, and Boo, the Lucky Ferals. Good morning, Stella. It's a little bit after 7 a.m. At one point last night, I woke up and there were 3 cats laying on the bed. But when I just woke up a little while ago, it was only Stella. Stella's still sleepy. She's gonna stay here and sleep a little while longer, right, Stella? Good morning, Boo. Here's Boo in his favorite cat tower. These blankets need to be washed. They are covered in fur. Here's Simba. Good morning, Simba. It looks like it is very cold out. Everything's covered in frost. And it's the end of March. Hello, Simba. Good morning, Splash. Splash is in the little cat tower in the other room. And here's Boo laying on the paper. Boo loves to lay on paper. Today for breakfast, the cats are having homemade raw food. I mixed in a little water to make it a little more soupy, and it's topped off with some dried tuna flakes. The cats are eating their breakfast. And Simba does this thing where he waits like a little bit away from the table because he wants me to pick him up and place him at his plate. Lately, when I prepare their food, I've been making it much soupier than the food I just gave them. This I made more like a typical pate. It's still a little bit firmer in its consistency. And I think I'll keep making it like this for a while and see how it goes. I like to make it soupy to make sure that they get enough liquids in their diet, but there's quite a bit of liquid in here. Splash ate his so fast. I just gave Hydrox his food. He's getting 2 scoops of the homemade raw food with some water and some herbs. There's dry food in the automatic feeder. Look at all that bird poop. And here's the bird that's supposed to scare away the birds. And there's bird poop on the bird. It's 10 a.m. and this is Stella's new thing. She sits on a kitchen chair and stares out the window because she's watching birds in the tree. The way she's looking, like she's looking up through the window, and you could see the branches on the tree. She could see all the birds. Can you see the birds? Those are the birds Stella's looking at. It's about 11 a.m. right now, and look at these note cards. They just arrived. Aren't they awesome? These are brand new Lucky Ferals note cards with a 4-leaf clover on them and a bunch of shamrocks in the background. It would have been nice to have these in time for St. Patrick's Day, but I still think that they're really cute any time of year because they go with the lucky theme for the Lucky Ferals, and Stella's checking them out. And yeah, these are a nice size. They're about 4 inches by 6 inches. They come with envelopes, and I will be using these. I will also be putting these for sale on the Lucky Ferals web shop as well as the Etsy shop, so definitely check them out. On the back it says a 4-leaf clover is a traditional symbol of luck. The 3 leaves on a shamrock represent faith, hope, and love. 2019 Lucky Ferals 4-leaf clover. Follow the adventures of the Lucky Ferals at luckyferals.com. Really cool. It's 12:49 p.m. right now, and I just got back from running some errands. One of the places that I went was Trader Joe's because I'm using the last of the homemade raw food for dinner for the cats tonight. So I needed to get some more chicken to make some more raw food. So all totaled, I spent $45 and 71 cents instead of getting whole chickens, which I'm just not in the mood to cut up whole chickens, and also I'm not in the mood to make broth from the carcasses. I feel like that's more of a winter activity, and as the days are getting longer and life is getting busier, I think it's quicker and easier to buy the chicken already cut up, especially when it's the same price per pound. So these drumsticks are $1.49 per pound, and the whole all-natural chicken that they sell at Trader Joe's is also $1.49 a pound. So I figured if I buy the pieces instead of the whole chicken, there will be less waste and it will actually be more economical. So I ended up buying 5 packages of fresh drumsticks. And I also purchased 5 packages of bone-in, skin-on thighs. These were a little bit more money. These were $1.99 per pound. But I figure the difference in cost would be about the same thing if I did buy the whole chicken and then ended up throwing out, you know, more than 1 pound of bones per chicken because I wasn't using that part of it. So to me, I'm still really happy. So I got 5 packages of the thighs, 5 packages of the drumsticks. And then they also had these packages of boneless and skinless turkey breast cutlets. And I got 2 of these, so it ends up being about 2.5 pounds of boneless, skinless turkey, which I am going to add to the chicken when I make the raw food for the cats. I figure it will be something a little bit different for them, give them a little bit of variety. In the past, I had made separate food that was only like boneless, skinless turkey for the cats, and then I added eggshells to it to make up for the fact that there's no bones to it. And they did like it, and Hydrox liked it. So I figure if I add the turkey breast to the rest of the food, they will still like it, and it will be something a little bit different and new for them. I don't want to go too much with the turkey just in case they don't like it, but just a little bit. So how many pounds of meat did I get? Let me get my calculator and add this up. So altogether, I ended up buying 20.7 pounds of meat, which is quite a bit of meat. It's 1:22 p.m. Let's check on the cats before I have to leave for work. Here's Stella. She's sleeping in a cat tower. Here's Simba. Simba's sleeping in a cat tower. Here's Boo. Boo is watching birds. Hello, Hydrox. It's about 7 p.m. right now. Maybe a little bit after 7 p.m. I just got back and I'm gonna give Hydrox some food. He's getting homemade raw food with water and herbs. Okay, Hydrox, come on. There goes Hydrox. He's walking over to his food. Now, to me, it looks like there's more bird poop than usual around the feeder right now. I could be wrong. I have to check the security footage to see if that hanging bird is helping to keep birds away or not. There's a whole bunch of dry food in the bowl of the automatic feeder, and there goes Hydrox. It's about 10:30 p.m. I'm trying to go to bed early, and I put one of the blankets on the chair for Boo, and I wrapped it around like in a circle, so it's like a cat bed, and he's been relaxing on it. Stella's been sitting here kind of waiting for more crunchies, I think, but she's not going to get any more. So Stella's been doing this thing where she's becoming a lap cat. So now when I sit at the kitchen table, she stands up on her hind legs and she gets up on my lap with her front paws, if that makes any sense. And sometimes she just does that because she wants pets. Other times she'll just jump in my lap. And also when I sit on the couch, a lot of times she'll come over to me and then she'll like crawl into my lap with her front paws, but she keeps her back paws on the couch. And that's the latest update on Stella. She might end up being more of a lap cat than Boo is. Simba's laying in one of the cat towers, and Splash was right here. But when I put the camera on, he jumped off. Okay, Simba, I'll see you later. Good night, Simba. So what Simba does is he jumps up on the bed sometime in the middle of the night. I never know when. But what happens is if I happen to wake up at like 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, then I'll look and Simba will usually be sleeping on the bed. But then when I get up in the morning, he's usually already gone. This is what the cats are getting for breakfast. They're getting sardines. I have a can of these Tiki cat sardine cutlets, and I also have a can of the Trader Joe's wild caught unsalted sardines in spring water. What I want to do is mix these together and see if the cats will eat them. So the cats love these Tiki cat sardine cutlets, but they are not always the easiest thing to find around here. The cats have also had these Trader Joe's wild caught unsalted sardines in spring water, and they love drinking up the water, because what I do is I drain these and then I add fresh water and I mix it in, and they love the sardine broth. But then they don't finish the sardines. So I'm wondering what would happen if I mix these two, because they love these and these not so much. So I'm thinking maybe that they would just like them both better. I just mixed both of the cans of sardines together, and this is what it looks like. I have not added any water yet, but I am going to add some water now, and then we'll see what it looks like after I add a little bit of water. I just added a half cup of water. That's a really good amount of water, and look how nicely the food just absorbed that water, and it made it into more of a soft pate type consistency, like a puree. But the cats are going to enjoy it, and they're also going to get a lot more liquid in their morning meal today. Boo, are you ready for sardines? Are you ready? So this just made portions for 5 cats, and look, it does not even look soupy at all. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and this will be Hydrox's. The cats are all eating their breakfast. Even though it's earlier than they normally eat, they're very interested in this food. So we'll come back in a little bit and we'll see how well they ate it. This place is a mess right now, but look at what the raccoons did again. Look, they took the food bowl out of the heated kitty cafe and they moved it on the other side of the water bowl. The water bowl is completely empty. Everything has evaporated. There's a whole bunch of dry food in the feeder. This water bowl's a dirty mess. And here's our plastic bird. I just gave Hydrox his sardines, and for him I added some extra water, because remember, health lies in the kidneys. You gotta keep your kidneys healthy to be healthy. How is anyone supposed to eat when this is going on? Look at this. Simba is sitting on the table. I hope he's not sitting on Stella's food. It looks like he has his tail and splashes food. I mean, oh my God, what a mess. So what I did was I just sprinkled a few crunchies on each plate, because I'm opening a new bag of crunchies and moving the crunchies from the bag to like a large glass crunchy container. And yeah, I think Simba's enjoying his breakfast a little bit too much. Oh my gosh. I hope he doesn't like drag sardine juice and remnants all over the house. Simba, move your tail. Simba, your tail's in Splash's food. This is the Nature's Variety original dry cat food, and they have not had this in a while. So I think Simba's like really excited. This is what they used to eat all the time. And yeah, they seem to really like these. It's 8:13 a.m. I'm just about to leave to go buy some more supplements, and look. I look downstairs and look what's going on. Now Boo's standing on the table and he's eating what's left of Stella's food. It is 9:05 p.m. and I just got home. And Hydrox showed up at the back door. And Boo and all the cats are happy that I'm home, because they have not eaten their dinner yet, so I'm going to give them their food. Tonight they're having reconstituted freeze-dried raw food. This is what the reconstituted freeze-dried rabbit nuggets look like after they've been reconstituting all day. Well, first I mash them up. I put them in a Ziploc bag and I hit them with a meat tenderizer, and that pulverizes them. and then I pour them into a bowl, and then I poured water in the bowl, and then they've been reconstituting all day. And they're this odd grayish green color, and they don't particularly smell very appealing. They really don't have much of a smell, so hopefully the cats will eat this food. Boo's eating some, Stella's eating some, Simba's eating some. I had to bribe them with some crunchies. And for some reason, these Nature's Variety crunchies remind me of chocolate chips. So I was like, Stella, you want some chocolate chips? And Splash does not want to eat the food. Can you see how it's a weird grayish green color? I just gave Hydrox some of the reconstituted raw food also in this bowl. It's not the Heated Kitty Cafe. There's still like breakfast in the Heated Kitty Cafe. It's kind of odd nobody ate it. And there's Hydrox. What I did was I held out a spoonful of food to him, and he stood there and he looked at it. Like, he didn't run away right away, but then he backed away. So, but he's still there. Look, he's just hanging out. He's gonna wait for me to go inside, then he'll come over and check out the food. So I'll go inside because it's already after 9 and I'm tired and I have things to do. It's 9:30 p.m. right now, and Splash was just getting some licks from Stella. But I did not have the camera with me, so I just went and got the camera. Maybe she'll start doing it again. Splash still wants licks. So Splash wanted some crunchies, so I was gonna open the crunchy container, and then all the cats swarmed me like they came out of nowhere, and Stella swatted at Boo for absolutely no reason. So then I went like this, right? I said, Stella, you don't do that to Boo. And all I did was point at her like this, and she started attacking my finger. Like, she started swatting at my finger. Now, thankfully, she did not have any claws out. They know that if they do something wrong, and if I point at them like this, they're in trouble. Right, Stella? Look at Boo sitting on the chair. Look how cute he is. I wrapped that blanket up on that chair yesterday, because I thought it would be like a round cat bed on the chair. And he looks so comfortable. Boo, you look so comfortable. Hello, pretty Boo. What do you want? Splash has been talking to me. What would you like? What do you want, Splash? What would you like, Splash? The cats are eating their 3rd round of crunchies tonight, and this is all they're getting. That's it. The only reason they got this is because Splash kept coming up to me and meowing at me and rubbing up against the crunchy container. So there's Splash eating his crunchies. I gave him a lot more crunchies than I gave any of the other cats, because he was the one looking for crunchies. But there's no way for me to like secretly give him crunchies, because I can't pick him up and take him downstairs. And if I go downstairs, he's not going to follow me like Simba and Stella would do. There's Simba and Stella. They're almost done with theirs. Then they're going to go over to Splash and they're going to steal his. Splash, eat your crunchies really fast, because your mother and your brother are going to eat them on you. Boo, you're done. Watch, watch, watch. See, look, look. And Splash is a nice boy. He just lets him do that. See? He just lets him do that. if it was vice versa, if the tables were turned and Stella was eating her crunchies and Splash came over and started eating them, there's a good chance she'd swat at him and get really mad and start a fight. But Splash doesn't do that because he's the nicest of all the cats, even though he can be a bully to Boo sometimes. Thank you for watching this Lucky Ferals video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you'd like me to post more videos, and please make sure to check out these other videos that were selected especially for you.